Guys, welcome to my new video on Saint Seiya Awakening. So originally I was planning to make a video on A and B cards tier list, but today I just received a bad news about the game. So as we can see here, I keep on saying Aiolos instead of Aiolos. Let me check again. Aiolos. Okay, this is the official Greek pronunciation, Aiolos. So he's finally coming to the game. This is not the bad news itself, but the bad news is, look here. Okay, Aiolos will not be added to Advanced and AR Summon Pool. Okay, so when I played in the Hong Kong server, they have also done hunger marketing like this, and they have received a lot of negative feedback because of it. But however, to my surprise, the comments in the Facebook, look, I don't think people are having negative feelings about this at all. People are even saying awesome. Okay, I'm not sure if people on the global server hasn't noticed about this time limited thing yet. Yeah, but in the Hong Kong server, it created a lot of bad reviews because of this. So anyway, is it worth to spend your gems to try summoning Aiolos? So in my previous video, I rated him as a tier 1.5. Keep in mind that that rating is based on the current roster available. He's going to be good in PvP before other characters are being released, but he'll stay useful in PvE, especially for the more advanced PvE missions. So if you're a low budget player and if you don't have other good ass cards yet, for instance, Pisces, which is also important for PvE, I think you can give it a try with your current saved gems, but I would say don't go crazy on spending cash for gems. Okay, now I want to show you guys what to do if you're low on budget, or even if you want to stay free to play. So, as I've mentioned a lot of times before, this game is more about resource allocation than getting S cards. So whether you're free to play or pay to win, or even if you're a whale, the PvE mode should be the first thing for you to focus on. And here's the reason. There are several limiting factors on game progression. Stamina, experience, and leveling up your cosmos. These are all being farmed in the PvE missions. They're not related to PvP, and honestly, PvP gives negligible rewards in terms of progression, right? So we obviously want the best bang for the buck per stamina use. And I'll give an example. On the epic runes, where you gain experience points for leveling up your characters. So I made a rough calculation based on buying stamina 3 times a day. This calculation was based on the Hong Kong server, but I think it's more or less the same in the global server. So assuming I buy stamina 3 times on average, the experience you get each level is roughly, we're talking about a difference of 350,000 between level 10 and 9, and another 350,000 between level 9 and 8. This is talking about per day. So obviously character levels are very important in games like this, and this is especially true for free-to-play players. So I have a plan for you guys. We're going to go through the 5 steps, okay? So firstly, I would assemble a PvE team as soon as possible for farming. The purpose is to get to level 10 on both epic runes and the titans. The titans is for acquiring cosmos, right? So later in this video, I'm going to show you guys a demo PvE team, which is reusable for a lot of future PvE modes as well. And okay, meanwhile, we raid the PvE missions. We're going to save gems for summoning the later real overpowered characters, right? I'll give a few examples of what characters you should really spend your gems on. So the first one should be Arayashiki Shaka, and also Shion, and there are a couple other good cards, not as OP as the previous two, but like for instance, Cannon is very useful in PvE as well, and of course the future SS cards, which I think according to the Hong Kong server, they're going to release it maybe 3 months down the road. Okay, so the good thing about saving gems for future OP characters is we're going to acquire the older S cards, which is the current S cards, the current rosters. We're going to acquire them on the way when we summon the above OP characters, right? So, and also, if you're planning to play this game the long term, by farming all these valuable resources and focusing on the must-have OP characters, later in the game you're going to go back to PvP with all the levels and resources that we farmed previously, and you're going to own the PvP arena. Versus if you waste gems or waste your precious resource on leveling the now so-so S cards, then you're just you're just off focusing your resources, right? So I'm going to show you guys a demo for my PvE team that I'm currently using. So this is a skeleton PvE team, and in the future or in the near future, there are some better alternatives that you can substitute in if you happen to acquire them, but it's not a must requirement for farming all the PvE missions. It's just if you have these characters, it's going to be easier, or it saves you a bit of time for the farming process. So those future substitutions include Doko and Aiolos, which is being released today, and Pisces. Pisces is really good for PvE, but it's not like a must-have. Okay, so I'll probably make another video for the demo PvE team because I have to switch to my phone, or maybe I can do it in the same video. And also, by the way, this is the list of AB cards which is worth leveling up in my opinion, and yeah, you guys can take a screenshot at this for a quick leveling up guide, but I'm going to go into details character by character in another video because there are like maybe 15-20 of AB cards worth leveling up, so I want to go into more detail in a separate video. Okay, so now time for my demo, the demo PvE team. Okay guys, this is the demo for my PvE team. I'm going to show you guys. I used this team to clear level 8 of the epic runes. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna survive this time. And the thing is, you only need to pass. You only need to clear this once, because after you clear it and you do the party hosting, it's going to base on your highest level passed. So you only need to pass it once and do the party hosting, and you gain all the experience points benefits. Okay. See, for each round, my Daedalus, this guy, is going to suck the boss attack and give it to my own teammates. And for this level, there's no limit on the number of rounds, so I can play the long battle pretty easily and beat the boss. Okay, I'm pretty much sure that I'm going to pass this. Yep. I don't think I even have to. Oh no, actually I have to heal my characters. Why? Because there's a requirement of HP. You have to have an HP of, I think, 3 characters of HP 50% and above to pass this round. Yeah, but it's just going to be a matter of time before I clear this. And here you go. This is the guide for clearing level 8 of the epic runes. Okay, nice. Okay, here we go. These are the 3 requirements: defeat the boss, number of character deaths less than 3, total remaining HP larger than 30%. Okay, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my A and B card tier list the next video.